Good day, human LatiosAzurill. So this is LatiosAzurill, and welcome to Pokemon Grass Jewel 2. So, this is a relatively newish game now, I guess. It is the sequel to Pokemon Grass Jewel, and takes place 2 years later. So, a lot of things did go down in Grass Jewel. So, before we begin, if you did not play Pokemon Grass Jewel or walk through it in any capacity, I do recommend going through Pokemon Grass Jewel version first, because there are major spoilers from the original Grass Jewel in even the first 5 minutes of Grass Jewel 2. So just a heads up, make sure to go through there, and also be sure to play along with us here, because we're walking through this game right here. Nothing special, like no Nuzlocke or anything, we're just having fun here. But but by all means, please play along. So I'll make sure there's a link to the website for the game with how to go get it yourself. And honestly, let's just have some fun with it. So let's begin. So before we actually do begin, though, I do want to switch. Let's go fast. Let's go LR, and you know what? Let's go all blue with this. All right. Let's do this! Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Pine, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I have been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? Are you a boy or a girl? Well, I am a boy, so let's do this. Alright. What is my name? Ah, okay, your Eric is moving to my hometown of Littleroot. I get it now. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. Alright! And we're in the back of a moving truck. That's not at all unsafe. Well, here we are! Eric, you're here, honey. It must be tiring riding in a moving truck. Welcome to Littleroot Town. I still can't believe we accidentally left Johto without you. You have no idea how sorry we are. Anyway, I'm so glad you made it. And you get your brother's old room, Eric. Let's go inside. So if you haven't figured it out already, we are playing as the sibling of the protagonist from the original Grass Jewel. But 2 years later. See, Eric, isn't it nice in here too? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving you in and cleaning up after. It's so convenient. Eric, your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad bought a new clock to mark your move here. Don't forget to set it. Alright, let's go do that. Clock stopped. Alright, let's go do it. I don't really care what time it is. Okay. Eric, how do you like your new room? Good, everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything downstairs, too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all on your desk. Alright, let's do that. In the PC, we got our fresh water. Let's take that out, and let's go on our way. We're good to go. Oh, Eric, come quickly! Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad'll be on. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on, but you missed him. Too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Pine is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Alright, Professor Pine. So, this would be his house. Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're Eric, our new next-door neighbor. Hi. We have a boy living with us around your age. He was excited about making a new friend. He's upstairs, I think. No, he's not here. Oh, hi there. Hey, you! Who are you? Oh, you're Eric, aren't you? Moved in next door, right? My name's Emmett. Professor Pine was kind enough to take me in when my father went nuts. He let me stay in his daughter's room while she went off to Johto with her, well, your brother. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I can see that you have big shoes to fill, given the gym leader your father is and Pokemon master your brother's become. Huh? Hey, Eric, don't you have a Pokemon? Do you want me to go catch you one? Oh darn, I forgot. I'm supposed to go help the professor catch some wild Pokemon. Some other time, okay? It's Emmett's Pokeball. Better to leave it where it is. Okay. Dude, you're not helping him, it doesn't look like. You just went to the PC. Okay. Hi. There are scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you go see what's happening for me? Sure, why not? Help me! 2 years later, and same old Zigzagoon. Hello, you over there! Please help! My bag was a Pokeball! Alright, so a Pokemon in the bag. Pretty sure it's not going to be Nebby. Nebby wouldn't be in the bag. But let's see what is there. And our options are... we have some legendary choices. The Freeze Pokemon, Articuno. The Electric Pokemon, Zapdos. And the Flame Pokemon, Moltres. Now, I mean, if you want the best type-wise, you probably go with Zapdos. It is probably the most convenient of the three. It doesn't have a quad weakness to rocks, which already brings it pretty high up. Fewest weaknesses, probably a good option. If for whatever reason you want a Flaming Rubber Chicken, by all means go with Moltres. But I'm all Team Mystic, so I'm going with Articuno. So, Wild Zigzagoon appeared. Alright, so you know what, let's go Powder Snow. Alright. Whoa, I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me, thanks a lot. Oh, hi, you're Eric. This is not the place to chat, so come by my lab later, okay? So Eric, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet, but the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with a plum. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Ah, yes. As thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. So with that, we received Articuno. While you're at it, why not give a nickname to Articuno? Alright, sure. I could name you Art, but I feel like I've done that too often. You know what? I'm going to name you Blizzard. And if you learn Blizzard, that'll be really fun. Oops. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make an extremely good Pokemon trainer. Emmett is also studying the Pokemon around here. Or don't you think it might be a good idea to go see him? Great, Emmett will be happy too. Get Emmett to teach you how to become a trainer. Alright, let's go find Emmett. So, Blizzard, you have a gentle nature. I mean... whatever. Let's do this. So, route to 101. Just gonna skip on through. Past Oldale Town. Oh, hi there. Hello, would you prefer to play in a PG-rated world where language is censored? Yes, please. Very well, feel free to change your mind anytime. So yes, there is a censor mechanism because there are certain things in the game that aren't exactly censored. Or that are at least not exactly appropriate to certain audiences, so you can censor the game by when you speak to him, you can just tell him to censor it, and no problem. Alright. Hello. Let's see, the Pokemon Route 103 include... Oh, hi, Eric. Oh, I see the professor gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of how to be a trainer. Alright, let's do this! So, we are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Emmett. Alright, so Emmett is... He's rocking out with the Eevee. Okay, let's patter Snow. And you're gonna whip it. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Lower my defense. That actually could be a problem. But you know what? You're an Eevee! We have an Articuno! And we got the freeze! GG, man. Alright, we got the freeze. Now that's cool. Alright. So that Blizzard grew to level 6. And level 7. That's what I'm talking about. So with that, we defeated Pokemon Trainer Emmett. Wow, that's great! Eric, you're pretty good! And we got 1,460 for winning. I think I know why the professor seems to like you. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You might even be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Well, it's time to head back to the lab. Alright. Back to the lab. Hey Eric, let's get back home. Fair enough. So back to Professor Pine's Pokemon lab. Oh, hi Eric. I heard you beat Emmett. That's excellent. Emmett's been helping with my research since I took him in. He already has an extensive history with Pokemon. Here, Eric, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have this Pokedex. So with that, we receive the Pokedex. The Pokedex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My goal is for all to understand and appreciate the environment around them. My predecessor felt differently, only coveting power. Let's make the world a better place together. Huh, so you got a Pokedex too. That's great, just like me. I've got something for you too. Alright, so that we got some Pokeballs. It's great to get a bunch of Pokemon. I'm gonna look all over the place because I want to find all kinds of different Pokemon. If I find any cute or cool Pokemon, I'll catch them with Pokeballs. Whatever I should go to look for Pokemon next. Wherever you desired. Wait, Eric! Eric, did you introduce yourself to Professor Pine? Oh, what an awesome Pokemon! You got it from Professor Pine! How nice! You're your father's child, alright. You look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. So with that, we switch to the running shoes. Eric, those shoes came with instructions. Press the B button while wearing these running shoes to run extra fast. Slip on these running shoes and race in the great outdoors. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. But please be careful. If anything happens, you can come home. Go on. Go get them, honey. Alright. Let's go. So I guess our first mission objective, or whatever it is to go find our dad. You know what? Let's find a wild Pokemon here on Route 101. Now, we're not Nuzlocking or anything, but hey, it's a Hoot-Hoot. I mean, we already have a flying type, but hey, you know what? Let's go catch this thing, because why not? Why not? I mean, unless it breaks out of the Pokeball, which it is, okay. That's confusing. But we got the leftovers, so we good. Alright. Alright, you're breaking out. Huh. Is Gust physical or special? I honestly can't remember. I want to say special. Oh, I'm gonna find out. Well, you know what? We should be able to catch this thing now, though. So, let's Pokeball it. Really? Seriously, we're using all our Pokeballs on a Hoot Hoot. This is happening. Alright, there we go. So, gotcha! With that, Hoot Hoot was caught. Alright. Alright, let's name you... I. Alright. So, we have Blizzard and we have I. I don't know if I'm going to be using I long term, especially because we already have Blizzard for flying typing, but, you know, this way we have it, so there's that. Alright, let's buy some Ultra Balls. Alright. So let's see what we can find here on Route 103. We're not Nuzlocking or anything. I just caught the first thing I happened to find. Huh. Farfetch'd. The thing is, I feel like I use Farfetch'd way too often. Which is a funny thing to say, really, but you know what? Farfetch'd, if you stay in this Pokeball, I'll catch you. If you break out, then I don't catch you. If you want to be caught, I'll catch you. Wow! Farfetch'd wants to be caught! Okay, then. Alright, Duckman. Alright, so... Duckman is in the team for now. Cast form. Interesting. Well... I mean, I could probably use some experience regardless. Well then. You know what? Whatever. Let's catch Cast form. Okay. So, we got Cast form. Not sure if I'm ever actually going to use it, but... I mean, hey. Tests. Alright. That's kind of cool. We have options. We have options, and that's good. Hoppip. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean... can't weaken it. So, I mean, hey, you know what? We're getting a lot of, like, flying Pokemon, I feel like. But, hey. Jumps. Alright. We got jumps. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away from, final stage. Lotad. You know what? Ludicolo wouldn't be bad. Wait a minute, why am I Patterson? Oh, you're about to get KO'd. I mean, I could deal with Ludicolo. It has a really good typing. Well, regardless. We have some Pokemon, so, I mean... I can't complain. We're putting together a team. Granted, I'm probably gonna have to drop a bunch of them because, honestly, I can't use that many of them. Yanma. Interesting. I mean, the thing is, Yanmega is not in the game. And I don't think I'm catching you anyway. So, whatever. Might as well get Blizzard to level 9. Besides, another flying type is probably not the way to go. So, you know what? Let's just move on. Huh. Riolu. You would be different. I mean, I use Lucario a lot, actually, so it's probably not going to be full long-term, but hey, you know. Okay, so we got Riolu. Alright, because you're in the non-dex area. Alright, let's call you I feel like it's way too obvious of a name, but Luke. Alright. You know what, I think we've caught enough from Route 103. In fact, I think I'm gonna actually deposit a few Pokemon. Because honestly, I don't think I'm not using tests. Adamant, well, I mean... Yeah, I'm not gonna use you. Duckman... I mean, I can use you for now, but... Yeah, Jumps doesn't have any way of battling yet, but I might keep Jumps for now. Indoor Reversal, that's not too bad. Alright. So for now, I'll just deposit Tess. Okay. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. Let's battle! Alright. Let's do this. So, youngster Joey would like to battle. And he's got that top percentage for Tata, of course. Alright, Blizzard, let's do this. Powder Snow. And one shot. And we're gaining a level, too. Ah, I lost! Doggone it! With my Rattata, I will one day become the Pokemon League champion. In fact, did you know that my Rattata is in the top percentage of Rattatas? Yes, who doesn't know that? Alright, so what is here? Ralts. I mean... Hey, you know what? Whatever. Why not? Why not? Alright, we got Ralts. Okay, so let's call you... Sai. Alright. Did you just become a Pokemon trainer? We're both beginners. Okay. Well, my brother's apparently a master, so, I mean, there's that. Alright, you got a Zigzagoon. Alright, Blizzard, let's do this. Alright, so we're getting some experience from that. Alright, you're gonna go into Kalos. Okay, we can handle that. So that's Powder Snow. Alright. Nice and super effective. Blizzard's grown to level 11. And with that, we defeated youngster Alan. I called you because I thought I could beat you. Well, sorry? Alright, well here we are in the Eevee Garden. And we got an Eevee. Now, with the Pokemon in these little Pokemon squares, you can't nickname them when you get them. But what you can do is you can actually nickname them with the name rater. So this one is Hardy with Runaway. Alright, you know what? Let's use you instead of Ralts. Since Ralts really can't do anything right now anyway. And I use Gallade a lot. I mean, I could go Gardevoir, I guess, but alas. Alright. Hello, welcome to the second floor. Here we are able to assist you with your Pokemon by helping you out with adjusting their names and their movesets. Would you care to learn more? Right this way, please. On the top floor, there are 3 of us to help you. I am the Move Tutor. I can teach your Pokemon moves that they have forgotten in exchange for a single heart scale. With me are also the Move Deleter and the Name Rater. The Move Deleter will let any of your Pokemon forget any of their moves. This can be especially useful when dealing with those pesky HMs. The Name Rater will rate the nicknames of your Pokemon and allow you to rename them. Provided they are not traded, of course. I hope you enjoy the variety of services that we offer. Alright, so... Hi, I'm the Name Narrator. I'm the fortune teller of names. I shall be pleased to rate your Pokemon's nicknames. Alright, so, Eevee. Eevee that's quite a fine name you have bestowed, but what say you if I were you to suggest a slightly better name? Oh good, then what shall the nickname be? Alright, so let's call you... I don't know. Let's call you... ZG. Done. From now on, this is ZG. Alright. So we got ZG the Eevee. Once again, I don't know if this team will be permanent, but it is our team for now. It'll probably change quite a bit. We found a Pokeball! Cool. So, this is Petalburg Gym. Petalburg City Pokemon Gym leader Norman, a man in pursuit of power. Were you looking for Norman? I apologize, but he seems to be missing. Where could he be? Well, while you're here, you might as well take this. He'd want you to have it. So with that, we received a Pokenav. That device is a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokenav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region and a phone device for talking with people at a distance. It's really quite helpful. Oh, would you look at the time? I better get going. Good luck finding your father. So yes, Norman's not here. Where could Norman be? Well, let's take a look at our Pokenav. We have the match call. Devon President, Mr. Stone. Oh, hello, who is this? Eric? How did you get this number? It was on the Pokenav from your father, Norman? Oh, very well. Judging by your family, I suppose you have large shoes to fill now, don't you? Well, regardless, we hope you enjoy using your Pokenav. See you around. Okay. Well then. So, with that, I suppose we have, we're going to try to figure out what happened to Norman. So, I guess we'll go try to figure that out as we continue next time. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.